Hi everyone, welcome to Hibernate tutorial. So today we will do the example of one-to-one mapping. So first we will create a project. We will right click here, then we will go to the new, then Java project, and we will name it as Hibernate 1-to-1. So this is my one-to-one Hibernate one-to-one project. So next thing which we do is we will convert this Hibernate project, this Java project into the Maven project. So for that we will right click here, then we will configure convert to Maven project and finish. So next thing what we do, we add the dependencies. So here we need the dependency. So from our previous example, suppose many to many example, we have already added the dependency. So from here I will copy the dependency and I will paste the dependency here. So my dependency part is done, and after that what I will do, what I need the configuration file. So we will reuse the configuration file from the previous project, from this many to many mapping project. Yes, so here this is our project, in which inside the source at the class path we have the Hibernate configuration file. So what we will do, we will keep all the properties same as we have discussed in the previous tutorials. Dialect is MySQL dialect, then we have MySQL driver, URL, username, password, show SQL true, HPM to DDL, auto is update. So here what we will do, we will create a employee, and employee has one-to-one relation with the address. One employee can have one address. So here I will have two classes. One is employee and another class will be address. So one employee can have one address. So what I will do next part I have to create the package com.tel comma. So this is the name of my package, and inside this package I have to create the two classes. So my first class is employee, which will contain the fields. So employee class will contain the fields, for example private int empid, then we have private int name, and then we have private address. So I have to create a address class, right click, new class. So this is my address class, and here I have to create the setters and getters. Resources, setters and getters for all. Okay. Next part is inside the address I have to use private int id, then we have private string city, then we have private string country. And what we need now, we need the setters and getters. So we will right click and go to the resources, sources, getter, setters, select all, and okay. So up to now what we have done, we have added the dependencies to our project. Then we have added our configuration file in which we have defined the two entities. One is employee, another is address. So next part which we have to do is we have to make it an entity class. So here we will use the entity. First I have to refresh so that it should include the jars. So I will right click here and go to the Maven and I will update my project. Okay, so it will add the Maven dependency. Here you can see that now I have the Maven dependency. Now that will be available here, entity, persistent entity. Then we have the table, and we will give the name as, name of table is employee. Then we have ID, and we have generated values, and we have column. Name is equal to emp id. So and next part is we have column for name, then copy and paste. After that we have address. So here we have one-to-one mapping, and then we have cascade type all. So that's it for the employee. Then I have to do the, we have to make the this address class as entity. Same entity, table, name, and again we need this three annotations for the ID. Here it's ID. Then we have column as city. Then we have column for the country. So that's it. So up to now what we have done, we have created this project, we have converted this project to Maven project, we have added the Hibernate and MySQL dependency. After that we have included this hibernate.cfg.xml file, and we have mentioned our entity bean. Now we have created these two beans in which we have provided all the entities to these beans, employee and address. So there is one-to-one relation between the employee and address. So what next thing we have to do is we have to create the main class and we have to create our records. So we will cover that in next part. So thank you for watching the video.